I have my magic reading glasses on. That means I can see a different side of the story than the traditional folktales and fairy tales. So let's talk about Sleepy Hollow. Have you ever wondered why Ichabod left Sleepy Hollow? Is it really because he was terrified, or was there a different reason? Was he chasing something else that's different about his destiny? Let's listen to his story.
The hardest thing in the world is to fall in love somehow, then find out our values are misaligned just now. Our mismatched futures won't let our love grow. Our eyes once sparkled and our chemistry did glow. But when visions part, the dream must end. For our lives were never meant to truly blend. Yet pain of knowing that we cannot be has in some ways set our hearts free. As deeper truths at last unfold, we see now we were not meant to grow old. Though our story ends right here, I will always hold our memories dear. You awakened passions I long thought still. You taught my heart to trust its will. You broke down walls I built with care, and let the breath of life in there. You taught me laughter, wild and true, and showed me skies I never knew. You taught me to not hide the child within, but embrace my soul and let joy begin. And I hope, in turn, I opened your mind to dream of adventures of every kind. When I look at the stars, I'll remember you, the tenderness of all we once knew. I'm grateful our paths were meant to cross, to teach us love's depth, its gain and loss. If I, in turn, have lit your mind with words and visions intertwined, our paths diverge, yet I implore, dream bravely still, forevermore. In our pain, we both have grown, for without you, I'd never have known how deeply connection can possess the heart, the tremendous power of nature's art. Across the sea, I'll smile at you, through autumn fields and morning dew, through stolen glances and moonlight's gleam, you will always be my American dream. And when the stars again appear, I hope you'll think of me, my dear. Recall our talks, our fleeting flame, not with regret, nor whispered blame. Even for a moment, our hearts aligned, my soul is forever by yours defined. Though our futures did not collide, I hope you never cease to dream with pride. And if you read by candlelight, a book that once brought us delight, think kindly of the man who stirred your soul in whispered dreams that made us whole. What pain has carved, all hearts will learn, the shape of love for which passions burn. Through loss, we grow. Through tears, we see that truth from love will set us free. Please don't dim the flame I adored. In another man's heart, it will be restored. Let your passion be your compass bright, and love your ever-shining light.
The air was heavy with silence as they rode together beneath the pale glow of the moon. He held her close as they galloped down the familiar path she walked each day, once a path of anticipation and wonder, now burdened with the dread that their love could not last. They both felt it, the weight of an uncertain future, and the ache of a world where they could not fully belong to each other. Katrina's heart thudded with confusion. Something unseen held her back, a tether she could not name nor cut loose. When they reached her family's gate, she slipped down from the saddle and turned to him, her hand lingering against his for a heartbeat before she fled into the quiet of the house. Inside, with trembling hands, she opened the letter he had given her, her breath unsteady as her eyes met the words he had poured from his soul.
Since the first day I arrived, your spirit caught my eye, a sudden spark beneath this sleepy sky. You breathed a life so vivid, so rare, a wind of passion through this stagnant air. Your intensity humbled me more and more, and opened a heart I thought was closed before. I come from halls of rules and rhyme, of polished speech and measured time. But around you, walls bow and bend, all boundaries and order meets its end. Your laughter so bright, untamed and sweet. Chaos dances beneath your feet. Your hair flows free to wind's delight, a pleasing blaze in morning light. I envy the rain upon your cheek, the touch of drops I dare not seek. Your gaze upon me makes me feel there is nothing I can hope to conceal. When you are near, my pulse betrays the calm I wore in scholars' ways. You fill me with restless dreams of love uncharted, bold, supreme. Each glance, each word ignites my chest and puts my aching heart to rest. At night I lie awake, amazed and dazed by every smile your eyes have raised. Your touch, an arrow through my spine, a shock both tender and divine. Perhaps this is what love must be, a trembling blend of joy and plea. I have long hid behind my books, but you unveiled me with your looks. I feel drunk, gazing in your eyes, my heart unguarded, in surprise. My thoughts return like falling rain, longing for when I'll see you again. If this be love, then let it stay. I ask no dawn to chase it away. For when I think of you, I find a loving heart and hopeful mind. You make the world seem endlessly vast, whispered dreams that outshine the past. You showed me fields of pumpkin and spice, of autumn harvest, warm and nice. I long to show you distant lands where castles rise from silver sands. Through mist and moor, through song and sea, I long to share England's treasures with thee. I want to take you to the old castles in Britain, where kings and knights' brave tales are written, to open your horizon and let you see the boundless world that waits with me, of all the places that we could be. My heart still hopes you will choose me. I'd trade places with that pen in your hand, to feel your touch and to understand. Perhaps my travels led me here, to find your fire and hold it near, for in your eyes I've come to see the very home that waits for me.
Ichabod watched her vanish behind the great door, then turned his horse toward the bridge and the lonely road that led to his schoolhouse, a place that now felt more prison than home. The night air grew colder, the mist thick upon the ground. His thoughts circled endlessly, each one a thorn of doubt and pain. He felt trapped, not by the hollow itself, but by his own heart, by the truth he had confessed, and the fear that he had gone too far. As his horse crossed the bridge, a sudden sound broke the stillness, the sharp, echoing rhythm of another set of hooves behind him. Closer, louder. He turned, his breath catching in his throat. There, emerging from the fog, was a great bloody horse, its mane black, its eyes burning like holes with gold jewelry on its head. There sat a figure, with a pumpkin head carved and glowing, the mockery of a human face. The sight was both magnificent and terrible. Ichabod's heart thundered, not from terror alone, but from something deeper, a sorrow, a realization. Perhaps this was no spectre at all, but his own despair given form. Perhaps his mind, desperate for escape, had conjured this apparition to justify the longing that tore at him, to give him reason to flee the hollow and the pain that awaited him. And suddenly his fear left him. Only sorrow remained. Whether the phantom before him was real or born of his anguish no longer mattered. Its presence was a revelation, a cruel mercy. It showed him, with perfect clarity, that this was not his life to keep. He understood in that moment that even love as consuming as his could not conquer what fate heavens had already decided. Katrina might never choose him. The wound of that truth opened deep within him, a wound that would never heal. He rode on through the dark, the echo of the ghostly hooves behind him fading into the distance, leaving only the hollow ache of a man who had glimpsed both heaven and despair, and could no longer tell which was which.
My father crossed the ocean wide, with compass, will, and dream for guide. He told me, son, the world is vast. Seek your fortune and make it last. I came here chasing what my father found, a new life built on foreign ground. So here I stand, in American fresh air, give risk, a chance, I declared. My journey started with a brave open door. I am proud of my decision of wanting more. A scholar born of Oxford's halls, where reason ruled those ancient walls. Girls of Oxford were cool and still, but American girls have passions to fulfill. Katrina's energy, so raw and free, completely captured the scholar in me. I felt my heart skip faster when she is near. I wished I could make my doubts disappear. Yet here the nightly winds sing and scream, dark shadows disturbed with my future dream. Her laugh and gaze were fierce and free. No English rose could rival she. Alice also has a gentle face, but she is no comparison to Katrina's grace. As a schoolmaster, I played my part, but she struck a fever through my heart when her softest hands touched mine. I dreamt of our lives to be intertwined. Her passion, wildness, was raw and bright. Thoughts of her keeps me sleepless at night. I saw a future of a home where we could dwell until stories of ghosts began to tell of cursed headless Hessian's might, which created fear and chills in the night. But when I shared my deep, honest fear of curses whispered ear to ear, when I asked Katrina to start fresh and new, she saw my doubt as though I were not true. I would not have asked her to come with me if I did not see a future together for us to be. Katrina turned away in deep disappointment, ignoring my sincere and true proponent. Katrina thought, I want to escape like a coward, not as a man feeling overpowered. I meant to give her a world she has never known. I hoped for more kindness than she has shown. She could not see my heart's true intent. A protected home with safety is what I meant. For Liverpool's clean history I'd trade, away from a headless creepy shade, not out of fear, but out of care. To provide a carefree life for children unspoiled there, and yet her words cut deep within. A wound, no logic, no magic could mend. I thought her love would understand that hearts can build on foreign land, but now I see we were worlds apart. And what we felt was only meant to play a part of our true destiny we were meant to see, to prepare us for what was truly meant to be. Then fresh air came from my sweet homeland, a lovely painting created by an artist's hand, of Clara, a beautiful familiar face, suddenly grown with amazing grace, once ribbons, blush and childhood fun. Now 6 long years what time has spun. I used to be a brotherly guard, wiped away every tear. I never imagined seeing her as someone close and dear. We played in the snow, cold and bright. Now these memories fill me with light. I thought of her fondness as childish play, a fleeting preference that would fade away. But now as I gaze upon her image, I feel a stir of intense longing to be there with her. This awakened ache I feel is pure and deep, the kind of love souls are meant to keep. Memories of winters with her felt soft and kind, and thawed the frost within my mind. The laughter and the snow we shared, I finally realized no one else compared. Love that's born from innocence and kindness, a true affection finally cured my blindness. What once was so simple, pure and mild, now glows with meaning, reconciled. Perhaps this pain was heaven's art, to teach me how to read my heart. For every journey starts anew, to lead us back to what is true. There's gold in fields we've walked before, and love that waits for us once more. Her character, beauty is true and kind, the golden treasure I was meant to find. As my journey here comes to an end, it was meant to test me and recommend the values and memories that I left behind, the treasure hidden in familiar mind. Jane Austen truly said it all. Misunderstanding obscures true love's call. I will leave behind this haunted gleam, back to enduring love of the sweet English dream.